Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to try to get this thing to charge because it's not charging. Simple as that. So there was this one video that I was watching, which I will link it in the description, and it has a pretty good idea on what my problem could be, but it kind of requires to take off the card reader, and I don't really want to do that. So this is my plan. We have the card readers right here, and in that guy's video there are these vias right in this corner that he bridges because they're not getting a connection to this positive terminal. So I'll show you that right now. Alright, we're going to put this thing in continuity mode. And as you can see, these vias down here is supposed to go and have a connection with here. But as you can see, it's not. Neither one of them are. So, in that guy's video, he takes his card reader off and he bridges these two vias right here. So my plan is to not have to do that. So as you can see, if you were to turn the board over, those two vias would be right here and right here. Basically those two. And as you can see, my continuity is not getting any. So there's that. But if I can even attempt to do this right now, I'm going to keep one of them on here. Well, I'm going to keep one of them on the positive battery terminal. Really does not matter. My thumb is kind of blocking it, so that kind of stinks. Maybe like that, and like that. And if I were to hit this via, see, I'm not getting it. I'm going all over the place. Basically, I'm trying to show you that I get continuity on one via, not the other. See, it just beeped for a second. Trying to see. Okay, so I'm on the bottom via. I'm getting a little confused right now. See, I just am blind. I can't see that other one. Okay. Alright, so that goes there. Oh, you heard the beep. So, one of the vias is getting connection. So, and I'm not on the battery again. Oh, this is just lovely. So like that. You pretty much heard the beep before. trying to get to show it one more time before I go ahead with this attempt. Oh, stay. Right, so we got. And it moved again. Lovely. Yeah, see, so I'm getting one. That's connection, okay. One. And then the other one, I moved. Poop. See, I believe I'm on it. See, I'm not getting connection to the terminal. So my attempt is, I don't even know if I got that even on camera, but we will see. Excuse me. Okay, so basically we have these two vias. I believe I showed this already. They're supposed to get a connection to there. So that's what should happen. I should get a connection from either one of these vias at the end of this. So, here we are at the attempt. Here we go. What we're going to try to do, let me turn this off. Alright, that's off. Great. Alright, what we're going to try to do is we're going to try and take a little bit of that masking off. I need something to point that out. These should work. So basically, you're going to want to see, you have one via here and one via there. Basically by the, I believe that's a O or a U or a D and a U. The D and the U right next to each other. Not this one. Not the one closest to the chip. To this chip. You want to go bridge these two. These two. Which basically what I'm going to try. Because these two are not responding to each other for some reason. Which I don't know why. Well, maybe I do know why. Who knows? We'll see if this works. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just, shave off a little bit of the motherboard masking stuff that, the green stuff. I'm going to try to expose some of the copper. And then I'm going to try to bridge that with some solder. And then, hopefully, this should work. So, how am I going to do this? Something. I feel like I'm have the best thing right now in my hand to try and do that. So, what I'm going to try and do is I'm just going to there's another one probe on this. I'm going to just try and scrape some of that away. Try and scrape it away. Scrape it away until you think that there is enough. which it is getting there. This is really quick. It's not really that... I mean, a lot of time for the people who actually troubleshooted this stuff, but for us today, we have the Grand Archives. I'm trying to add to those Grand Archives. Hopefully this works. That would be great. Now I think what I really want to do is try and scrape that. I think that should be enough. I did this once before. There's another video. Or maybe in the future I'll refer to that video. So, for now, just keep scraping what you can. Alright, I think that should be enough. Alright, that should be enough, I think. Alright, so now let's get some alcohol, some IPA. I use 91%. I don't know where people get 99%. It's just craziness, but more power to them. Excuse me, I'm just being real improper today. So basically, I just wipe it away. Get some wipage going. No toothbrush. You don't gotta be like too rough, but you can also be fairly rough. I keep hitting my stand, my camera stand. That's what that wobbling is. I keep hitting the fucking... Whoopsies, I cursed. I keep hitting the camera stand. I'll cut that out. But yes, moving on. Here we go. You're going to try and do this. Alright, so we're going to plug in the iron. Good old iron. Alright. If I can get this thing plugged in, that would be lovely. There you go. Let me go and put some water on this sponge. Away I go. Alright, I have returned with the sponge. So here we go. We are going to get, let's see. We're gonna need our flux. You see, we're gonna need a little solder, and that's pretty much it, really. So, gotta get some of our... I don't have the fancy stuff like other people. I just got this stuff. So I got the paste, which ain't really that good. But it's whatever, it's flux. Flux works. Flux is flux that I have learned throughout my time doing this, in my inexperience of doing this. This isn't working. Right. Yep. That looks like it should be enough now. If I can just get some on there. No, I don't need it on the chip. Alright, I think that should be enough. See, like I said, I'm not really keen on this stuff, but I noticed that in the video. You can just maybe go on this side. If I can just get some flux on there, that would be great. Like that, yes. No. Yes, okay, good. That's all I need. I get a little bit, a good amount. Put this flux away. In my sight. Alright. Wipe my tools down. Alright, we're ready. We're ready to do some soldering. Should be relatively easy peasy. So here we are. We're at this part now. So, basically, what you want to do is you want to get some stuff on your iron, like so. Forgive me, I'm bad at cameras. So basically, you want to get some of that solder on your iron. If you know what soldering is, then you should already know what, all these lingos mean. So basically, I'm going to just try and bridge these two connections with this solder. See, now I think I might need a little bit more on there, but I am very, very bad at soldering. As you can see, I am just all over the place with it. It's just kind of hard for me to do. I'm going to try right now to just do it how they do it. Now, does that work? No. Oh God. Okay, it's not sticking at all right now. It's because I am just bad at soldering, as you can see. I don't know why it's not sticking right now. It's just kind of odd to me, and kind of odd. I don't know why it's not sticking. This always happens for some reason. If someone knows what I'm doing wrong, please, I would love to know, because I waste so much solder, I feel. But it's like I just, so much waste. And then I start doing stuff like that. And it's just no good. Like, this is the third time I'm doing that now. I don't know why I can't get it right. It's just very odd to me. It's like, for some reason I just can't get this on. I'm going to try and turn it a little bit. Turn it to its side. Maybe turning it to its side would be a little bit better, because you are the orientation that you want to go. Alright, still nothing. Alright, we're gonna keep trying until we get a solid connection. It's a little annoying, but where am I right now? Alright, so we're right here, and we want to just get some solder on the board. That's all we want to do. Maybe I put too much solder? Too much flux or something? Maybe that's what I did wrong. And how is too much flux a bad thing? I've always heard too much flux. There's never too much flux. Now, I don't want to touch those. That's not what I want to do. And I don't want to touch that either. Oh boy, this is just going lovely right now, isn't it? Alright. This is not going how I want it to go right now. I thought this was going to be easy. And it is. But as I can see, my soldering skills are just terrible. They're just terrible. I'm starting to solder things that I don't want to solder. Alright, so I'm going to keep trying this until we get a connection on there. It seems like that's the problem. I'm just not getting a stable connection for some reason. I'm gonna try and scrape a little bit more off. Let's see what happens. I'm going off camera. Right. Let's try and scrape a little bit more on this thing. That should be enough. I just don't know why this isn't working. Alright. Let's see. Going to turn it. Better orientation. I got one of them. The other one's not cooperating though. Is that it? Sort of. Better. See, now I'm just getting frustrated now because I can't solder for the life of me. Alright, gonna try and add some more because we already have some on there. Alright, that looks good. I think maybe like that. Maybe say one more time. I'm shaking so much. I don't know why I'm shaking so much. I shake too much. I'm like shaky. Just like, okay. Not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure right now if I got that. It looks good, I think. I mean, I hope this works. The thing is, I got something on here. Can't have that on there. Yeah, poopy. I got something on there. How do I get that off? I guess, ow. Let me put that down. Okay. So, I'm trying to get that smacked. I need the thingy, this, and this. Oh yeah, the solder temp I am at is about 350 Celsius. That is about, what it is. So we are with this solder wick now. See what this little piece I just want to joined. Not coming off. I don't know if that's going to affect anything if I have that on. Try and get that off still. Let's, try and get that off the gold contact. No. That's not working. Alright. I don't know. I gotta get that off somehow. I don't know how to get that off. I don't think it should affect anything. I don't know if that's going to affect anything. This is just bananas. I'm a little stumped right now. Let's see if I can't remove more flux again. If that's just like Alright, I'm a little stumped right now about that. I'm a little stumped about that. I don't think it should affect anything. It's not like they're bridging each other. It's not like anything's bridging with it. So, I'm going to stop doing that. Alright, so we have now these two vias. these two wires are now joined. So we're gonna give it a clean, see if that stays on there. See if that's nice and secure on there. I don't know if you can see, but that connection right there, where my bristles are. Maybe if I had something better. Hold on. This connection is what I made right there. That little solder point right there. So as you can see, that is a possibility. So now we're gonna go back and throw that swab out. We're gonna get a swab the area down. And as you can see, that other wire down there closest to the chip is not connected. Great. Now we're just cleaning this up. Cleaning up the area. Alright. So now, moment of truth. Alright. Continuity mode. We set it to now. Where am I? Oh, we're wobbling. We got wobbles. Sorry. Got wobbles. So now if we check these, there's continuity. We got continuity. So as you can see, there's continuity there. Alright, this is exciting. Very exciting. Alright, flipping this over, being very careful. Alright, got this. There. So now, if we go from here to here. No. Something's not working. Oh no, we're not getting a connection. This isn't good. Maybe it's just you get connections on the other side because, you know, these wires translated over here. They actually have the gold contacts on them. Like, as you can see, the gold contacts are actually there. And, you know, they're not on both sides, maybe. So I don't know how that guy in the video got a contact on there, but... alright. We're going to try and put it on a charger. Alright, we've had this one on the charge for a little while now. And unplug you. I know this charger works because I was just charging this pink one. So, I'm gonna put the pink one right over here. It's safe. That's a very disappointing. I hope. I don't know. I don't know what I can hope right now. All I can hope is that it takes a charge. So I'm gonna shut that off. Alright. I'm going to clean up the area for a sec. Alright, now we have to get... this is very... Oh, they weren't getting continuity before, but now they are. So, I'm going to just drop this. I'm doing it the wrong way. I'm going to just drop this into the board. Alright. We're going to put the battery in. I believe this battery works. Should work. I don't know why I even said that. And now Charger, if you're going to try and charge it, it was just blinking before. Please, solid light. Oh. Oh, what are you gonna do? Not much you can do. That is utterly disappointing. Utterly disappointing. And we'll try one more battery, I guess. Try more different battery. Nope. Oh well. That just blows.